Hello everyone, this is Mako'S kid, or should I say bonjour, because today we're learning French. And as you remember last time, we learned the two essential verbs in French, être and avoir, which stand for be and have respectively. And we also learned the greetings, which is quite essential in very first language. So today we're going to do something quite subtle to you, the numbers. So I must warn you first, I'm gonna tell you the 10 first numbers in French, and some of them can be quite hard to be pronounced correctly. So I'm gonna do it quite slowly so you can have time to hear the pronunciation, and then I'm gonna spell each number in letters so you can know what's the orthograph and how to learn it correctly. So keep an eye on your quotes, take a pen, take a piece of paper, and be ready to quote the 10 first numbers in French, and then we'll begin with the 10 next. So I'm going to count to 20. Now for the first time, I'm going to count to 10 for the first time, and then we'll go to 20. But if you want to learn until 10, just quote the 10 first numbers, and then you will see the 10 next. So let's begin. It happens that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the 10 first numbers in French. They are spelled that way. So let's do this one by one so you can have time to know exactly which is which. So, 1, which stands for 1, is written simply UN. So that's quite simple. Now it gets more complicated. 2, which stands for 2, is spelled DEUX. So it's quite harder now. 3, which stands for 3, is written TROIS. 4, which stands for 4, is written QUATRE. 5, which stands for 5, is written CINQ. 6, which stands for 6, is written just like in French, so you don't really need to be sad to get it spelled, you just need to watch how you write 6 in English. Now, 7, which stands for 7, it is written SEPT. 8, which stands for 8, is written HUIT. 9, which stands for 9, is written NEUF. And 10, which stands for 10, is written DIX. So these are the 10 first numbers. So if you want to work them at home or if you want to practice with your kids, just do it. And if you want to get the pronunciation currently, you just need to watch a video of French-speaking people, for example, if they live in Quebec or if they live in France. So now we're going to follow with the 10 next numbers. So we're going to count to 20. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So these are the 10 following numbers. So we're going to spell them just like we did before, one by one. So 11, which stands for 11, is written ONZE. 12, which stands for 12, is written DOUZE. 13, which stands for 13, is written TREIZE. 14, which stands for 14, is written QUATORZE. 15, which stands for 15, is written QUEINZE. 16, which stands for 16, is written SEIZE. 17, which stands for 17, is quite quite difficult. It begins with 10ix. You put a little bar here at the middle, and then 7, which is set, is written SEPT. Then you keep following that way by writing DIX with a little bar, and then you write 8, then 9, and then for 20, which is said 20 in French, it is written VINGT. So these are the 21st numbers in French. We're not going to begin with the cardinal numbers because they're quite hard. So first, remember the 21st numbers in French. Just begin up by memorizing their pronunciation because they're quite hard, and especially the orthograph. So these are the 21st numbers in French. And then on the next video, we're going to do something even more subtle. We're going to keep going with other numbers, and perhaps we're going to learn more verbs. So we've learned the greetings, we've learned the 2 essential verbs, we have learned the 21st numbers in French. And next, we're going to learn the numbers to 13, even 40, or even more if you want. We're going to learn some vocabulary. We're going to learn some new verbs and the conjugation and everything, and especially their meaning. And if you will, we're going to begin perhaps with a little dialogue I have written. So until then, I really hope you want to learn my language. And as we say in French after speaking to somebody, au revoir.